Okay, so we got all the framework up. I thought I'd give you a quick look at it. I mean, basically it's just steel tubes tack welded onto the edge of the boat, and some cross members and a bit of shade cloth over the top. But the amount of shade it already gives the boat it's incredible. I can touch this steel now, so I can put my hand down on this surface and it's almost cold. Now in the past I wouldn't be able to touch that, that'd be so hot. Or I could put my hand on it, but only for a few seconds. I'd have to take it off where it got so hot. So that's going to reduce not only the surface temperature of this steel on the outside, but internally it'll reduce the temperature dramatically, which is going to make life really good for me. So we've put this side sheet up today, just to keep the sun off earlier in the day. That direction over there is east, so the sun comes up in the morning there and is on this side of the boat for quite a few hours. Now this time of year in Darwin, the sun kind of favours the north as it rises, so it rises in the northeast, if you like. So we've still got, down the back of the boat, we've still got a little bit of the poop deck exposed because the sun is on that northern aspect there and shining under. But the good side to that is that, if I show you the shadow on the floor down there on the ground, you can see the shade cloth comes right up and shades the entire boat almost up to the bow. What I'm starting now is I'm up in the rear berth of the boat, as you can see. Sorry if that was a bit quick. I've still got these fixed pool lights to go in here, but we're tossing up whether to put openers there or not. They're so high up and so high above the waterline, even kind of when you're heeled right over, there's very, very little likelihood of them going underwater very often, if at all. So we're considering openers. It will give us a bit more airflow in this area. We've got 2 openers at the back there in the transom, but to have another 4, or maybe even another 2, one each side and one fixed pool each side, but we'll see. Anyway, back to what I was saying, is what I'm getting onto here is, you can see down here where the rudder post comes up through the hull from the doubler below, and the big web plates I've got welded in place across the bottom of the hull there, obviously to spread the load. I've got a doubler between the skeg and the hull itself, and the doubler's also, it's not just welded around the outside. What I did was put cutouts in the doubler and welded right through into the hull plating underneath, so it's really well attached. And then I've welded, as per the design recommendation, I've welded the skeg to that, but I've also put these really big heavy duty, these are 6mm plate webs across where the rudder shaft and the skeg sit underneath, so to take a bit of that load. That should stop any oil canning or any flexibility in the skeg and rudder below. But the issue I had when I welded this up is, I don't know how well you can see this, we'll try and get a good shot of it, but if you look here, you can see that the top bearing has got a very slight gap along this edge here, and it's overlapping here. So as the welds cool around the bottom here and around the profile bar and the webs, what that causes is a little bit of movement in the rudder post. So I'm going to have to cut through here, through the webs, and also through the profile bar at the front there, and then I'm going to put some wedges in here and reposition this, and hopefully that'll be enough. I mean, if you look at that gap there, it's so tiny, it would be less than 1 millimetre. I can actually force the bearing into there if I want to, but I don't want to do that. I want the bearing to slide in a nice gentle fit, so I'll put some cuts in there and I'll wedge that over till that fits nice. and then I'll put lots of tack welds around and some bracing maybe, and then I'll fully weld it again, and hopefully that will cure that problem. So that's the next task that I'm starting now. If you look at just the natural tension that was caused by welding it previously, just by putting those slots in there kind of 3/4 of the way down, if you look at the top bearing now, it just slides in. So obviously welding this up causes a lot of problem in terms of tension. As you can see, it just slides in now. So what I'm actually going to do is we're going to take a brace from here down to the profile bar here somewhere, and I'll also put a temporary brace, I think, across from the top of the rudder post to the web plate each side. And once I've done that, I'll do all 4 of them. That will hold this in place, and hopefully once I weld it up, it won't move again. You always get a little tiny bit of movement, but hopefully not as much as I had before. And actually I might even leave those braces in place. There's no reason why I can't put good solid braces there and leave them in place, as long as they don't fail anything. Alright, so that's what we're up to today. It's getting late afternoon now, so I'll wrap up and I'll get back into it again tomorrow. I'll see you then.